ULTY keeps going down. Pre-market today, it seemed to be keep going down. But when I look at this, for some people would see this as an opportunity to even purchase more shares because at these prices, the yield is going way up. Yesterday, ULTY volume was very high at closer to 60 million. It means a lot of people keep purchasing this ETF. So when I look at ULTY falling, it doesn't worry me that much. And the reason why is because everything else is falling with it. If you look at the market in general, S&P 500, the NASDAQ was down like a 2%. So it's not only ULTY. Most of those ULTY stocks are very volatile stocks. So of course, if the NASDAQ and the market in general is falling, then ULTY will follow the suit. It's just a part of investing. So is it time to buy or to sell ULTY? For me, I would say this is maybe time to pick some shares if you are new to ULTY or if you have ULTY share and you want your cost basis to come down, because if you invest at 572 with 10 cents distribution per share, then your yield is about 94%. So that's a huge. ULTY net assets right now is at 320. When I made a video a couple of days ago, it was at 335. So that's just part of investing there. A lot of investors are buying and a lot of investors are selling. It all depends on the emotion that those investors are having. Next update will be on yieldmax announcement of weekly pairs and group C distribution. Chappy will pay 40 cents, GBTY will pay 31 cents, Lyft will pay 41 cents, qdte 19 cents, RDTY will pay 39 cents, SDTY will pay 17 cents. ULTY will pay 10 cents, ymax will pay 16 cents, ABNI will pay 30 cents, MD will pay 54 cents, Coney will pay 34 cents, 70 will pay $2.56. D-Ray, this is a DraftKings ETF, which was incepted not too long ago, will pay $2.19. Fiat will pay 27 cents. HOI will pay $3.86. That's a huge. MSFO will pay 32 cents, very low. NIFLY will pay 47 cents. PYPY will pay 34 cents. Among the highest distribution rate for this week distribution will be a Fiat at 101. But even if you're getting a higher yield, your ETF is very low in terms of price. And we have ULTY at 91%. Then we have AMD at 83%. And we have Sivni at 80%. So there's a really higher distribution rate. And some of them paid a little bit less and not too impressive. For example, qdte only 22%. And STTY 19%. Microsoft was at 23%. So it all depends which ETF you have in your portfolio. If you have HOI, you are getting huge distribution at 385 and 73%. And on top of that, HOI ETF has performed really well, and it's one of the only ETF that has no NAV erosion because it's way up in pertain to its price. Now, when it comes to return of capital, a lot of distribution you're getting this week came from return of capital. As you can see here, 100%. There's 84 there. There is a 7. This is very low, and this is for YMAG. And 0 was for ABNI, but most of them were either 90 or 100%. For ULTY, 100% of that 10 cents you're getting will be coming from return of capital. Now, if you want to get one of those distribution, especially for ETF like ULTY, because now it's falling, you have to have purchased this ETF or you have to own this ETF before tomorrow, which is August 21, because you need to be on a record. So if you purchase today, you'll be on a record tomorrow, and your distribution will be paid on August 22, which is on Friday. The last update I want to fill you in is from Roundhill. Roundhill has announced a distribution for XDTE, qdte, RDTE. And that will be 25 cents, 24 cents for qdte, and 25 cents for RDTE. And ex-date and record date for this week distribution from Roundhill will be August 21st, and payment date is August 22. So it's pretty much like yieldmax ETFs. So make sure you own these ETFs from Roundhill or from yieldmax before tomorrow if you want to receive this week distribution. So those are the few things I want to keep you updated on. If you don't want to miss any of the update, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit notification button so you can always receive new update. And if you like this type of content, as always, smash like button, and don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help, so they can also generate huge monthly or weekly passive income. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.